Hi Cancer, this is your love energy read for June. So let's see what we've got coming up. Okay, right, so a little bit of housekeeping. This is a general read, so it won't resonate with everyone. If it does resonate with you, please do like, share and subscribe. And don't forget to press the little ding dong bell thingy as and when I upload random reads. So when I do get a message to do the cards from my spirit guides, it could possibly be for you, okay? And if this doesn't resonate, please do check your sun, moon and your rising sign. Oh, for more clarity. The cards are playing up and I don't know why. Do we feel a little bit stuck? Let's find out. Right. One more. Definitely a little bit stuck. Right. Let's see what we've got. The underlying energy, seriously, is the Seven of Pentacles. Right, so the Seven of Pentacles is putting your energy and effort into nurturing something, seeing something grow, having patience with something, okay? Reaping the, I can't even talk, reaping the rewards of putting hard effort into something, okay? Right, so the next card we've got is the Four of Cups. Then we've got the Ten of Swords. Then we've got Judgment. And then we've got the Three of Wands. Okay. Right, first of all, the Seven of Pentacles. As I say, I can see that you are nurturing something, that you're putting a lot of effort into something, okay? But I do feel the moon has just clarified that. By putting effort in, you might not be feeling that it's going to come to fruition, or I'm actually feeling quite anxious. Now the moon card doesn't normally do that for me, but emotions aren't settled in some way. Okay, but you've been waiting for this for a long time. Maybe even overlooked some of your own needs. Yeah. Maybe overlook some of your own needs into emotions and feelings of someone else. Okay. I don't think that they have seen the effort that you've put in. With the Five of Wands, the Five of Wands to me is like a nagging energy. It's like a he said, she said kind of thing, where no one actually wins. It's just bickering. It's irritating. Yeah. But it's almost like no one is... I think this is why I'm feeling a little bit anxious and a bit stuck, because I'm putting in nurturing time and energy into something, and it's not being reciprocated. With the moon as well, it's it's things that are hidden. Okay. Things that if you go down, or if you're in a woods during a day and it's beautiful sunshine, it's lovely. You see all the flowers and you see all the birds and it's beautiful. But you go there at night time. There's shadows. There's strange, funky little noises. It's a totally different world. Okay. And that's what I'm feeling. I'm feeling that something or someone isn't quite making the sun come out for you. Okay, I'm actually feeling that this person has, with the Four of Cups, I feel that you're doing so much for this person that's very much like your general read. They're not seeing your worth. They're not noticing the amount of effort that you're putting in. Okay, if you haven't seen your general read, have a look at that one, because these are very closely linked. Yeah, there we go. The Nine of Swords. Okay, and by not actually, you remember when I said about the moon, I feel very anxious and the cards were sticking at the beginning. They're not seeing what you're doing. They're not seeing the amount of effort that, you know, you lovely lot are actually putting in, and that's not okay. You know, you put the amount of effort in and you should actually, I don't mean that you give to receive, but, you know, not to be overlooked. And this is keeping you up at night, metaphorically. It's giving you a lot of anxiety. And that's really not okay. All right. And I do think to the extent where you could actually hold your hands up and say, I'm done. I can't put the amount of effort and energy into you as a person, as an individual, when I'm not even being noticed with the Four of Cups. You know, it's like I'm literally here standing in front of you and you're not even taking any notice. You just take. And I do feel like, yeah, because you want the Ten of Cups. But it's a completion, okay? The Ten of Cups is actually clarifying the Ten of Swords. Now, the Ten of Swords, I do believe that you're actually going to put a stop to this behaviour. Because it doesn't feel like this is the first time that it's happened. You've been putting energy into this person for a long time, and I see that by the Seven of Pentacles. Okay. And by walking away and cutting your losses does hurt. It's the Ten of Swords. Because you really, really do think this person is worth it. But they're just not seeing your value. They're just expecting it from you. So when you do make that decision, it is extremely hurtful. Because the amount of time, energy that you've put into making their life as nice as you can, just to literally have nothing, to have no, you know, when you play tennis, they bat the ball backwards and forwards. Oh, there we go. Look, there we go. It's the Five of Cups. Now, the Five of Cups came out in your general reading as well. do have a look at that, guys, because they are really closely linked. Okay, when realistically all you want is the Ten of Cups. But the Five of Cups has clarified that, because you realise that the Ten of Cups isn't actually on the table. It's not on offer. And it does feel like you've got the Three of Cups that said like they're having a good time, knocked over. And with the Ten of Swords, it feels like someone's taking the wind out of your sails. That's not okay, guys. You're a gorgeous lot and you're loving and caring, and this is just not okay. It really isn't. But all's not lost, guys, because you do have the Two of Cups in the background. Okay, so even though you will possibly feel like this is just been a whole waste of your time, and it is hard. I'm surprised that the Three of Swords hasn't come out. Okay, but now we've got the Judgment. Now the Judgment is the resurrection of something, where someone is being judged. Okay, so let's clarify that. There's going to be talking between you two. Okay, the Judgment has just been clarified by the Ace of Swords. I don't believe that this has finished. It's over. Okay, so if you are going through a rocky patch at the moment and you're feeling a little bit neglected, and that's okay to use that word, yeah, because you do feel like you do have that soulmate connection. Okay, the Six of Cups is nostalgia. It's knowing someone for a really long time, or it can be someone that you find familiar from your past, or they could have been around you in a past life. Okay, so it's all about the past, all about having that union, that childlike energy of fun times back in the past. Yeah. So I don't, for some of you, I don't think that this is over at all. I do think that there is a large conversation coming. But it's actually going to come to literally walking away, for them to realise and for them to know that you mean business, because it's caused so much anxiety and so much loss. The Three of Wands, please clarify the Three of Wands. Right, so the Three of Wands is basically you're waiting for your ships to come in. So I do think that after having this conversation, after the Judgment card, after the resurrection of something, you're having a big old chinwag about the whole situation. You're both putting your cards on the table, okay, and I can see that there is a lot of love between these two people. Now you're waiting to actually see whether they're going to start appreciating you or not. Okay, you're waiting for your ships to come in. Now, seagull, I'm really focused on the seagull. Now, out in the ocean, when you're on a boat, do you see a seagull? No. Only when you get towards land. Okay, so for me, looking at this card at the moment, I'm focused on the seagull, and I do see that ship coming in. And where it's clarified by the Six of Wands. Now the Six of Wands is a celebration card. It's the victory card. So I do believe in this instance, for whoever I'm talking to, you will have them start treating you better. but once again, it's setting certain boundaries. Okay, but that's what I've got for you, my lovelies. But as I say, this is really linked to the general read as well, so do go along and have a look at that. Okay, take care guys, and I love you loads, and I will see you soon. Bye.